Hey, what is up? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new here, my name is Jenna, and if you're not new here, welcome back. I'm someone who loves colorful, bold, gothic, edgy, and/or indie makeup, so if that is something that you also enjoy, be sure to subscribe and stick around. I would love it. It has been a while since I've been on YouTube, as you probably can see for yourself if you do follow me. I am sorry about the absence. I have been busy AF with work and life and things, but I've been summoned back to do a collab. This collab is the Friendsgiving Tag created by Dub's Beauty Diary, or DW. We are mutuals here and on Instagram, and she messaged me over on Instagram a while ago and asked me if I wanted to jump in on this, get in on the action. So I said, heck yeah, and here we are. So she has prepared a list of questions to answer. It's mostly just going to be me talking at you. Well, actually, it's all gonna be me talking at you. I still don't know how to do my makeup and talk at the same time very well, so sorry if this is a little visually boring, but I hope you enjoy learning more about me. And DW, I am excited to hear the answer to your questions and to everyone else that you've invited to Friendsgiving. So let's look at your questions. I wrote them down, I hand wrote them so that I could flip through here. If you hear my pages rustling, that's what that is. So question number 1, have you ever hosted or been to a Friendsgiving? I have been invited to one. This was probably 2 or 3 years ago now, probably 3. It was just me and 3 other friends, and I actually don't remember what I brought to eat. I don't really cook, but I do bake, so I imagine I brought a baked good of some sort, but I don't remember what it was. Probably cupcakes, maybe. I'm giving away other answers later on down the road here, so I should probably stop. Question number 2, what eyeshadow palette makes you think of a Thanksgiving feast? Probably the Nomad Cosmetics Hudson Valley palette. This just makes me think of fall in general. It's a beautifully done color story, and definitely got like those pumpkin pie colors there and cranberry colors. That's usually, I think of sweet stuff mostly when I think about Thanksgiving, and of course turkey. But yeah, that is probably my feastiest palette I own. Question number 3, what beauty product are you most thankful for? I would have to say eyeliner, just in general. If we're talking specifics, I am probably most thankful for the Uoma Beauty Cleopatra Ink liquid liner pen. That's like the best eyeliner pen I've ever tried. I was really worried that when they kind of went MIA on their socials and on their website, that I would not be able to have that pen anymore when I ran out of my current one at the time, but they seem, knock on wood, to have them in stock at JCPenney, like JCPenney Beauty, which used to be Sephora, but now it's just JCPenney Beauty. So I'm hoping it stays that way because I really, really like that eyeliner pen, and they last a long time. So like, even if they do stop stocking it, I should be good for a while, but I hope they don't do that. Question number 4, what is your favorite fall themed makeup product? I don't really have a ton of like broad fall themed stuff. It's more so like Halloween focused because, you know, spooky. But this might be a cop out, but this it really is so pretty. I'm gonna show you the artwork some more. You probably have this in your collection if you're into the indie makeup space like I am, but it's just so cozy, and when I want to feel like I am summoning fall, that is the palette that I tend to think of. Question number 5, what is your go-to color story of the season? Of course, that's a given, but I will show you some other examples of what I tend to go for also. Let's go from smallest to largest. How about that? This is the Swamp of Sorrows palette. It's very little and cute and tiny, just like the Gothic Romance palette that I have from Necromancy Cosmetica. I'm missing the shade Blackthorn. That's in a little BYOP that I have right now. Also, sorry, I'm struggling to mirror or account for the mirror effect on this viewfinder. I thought it would help me not cut off, you know, the image, and I'm still struggling, so sorry about that. But I love anything with like oranges, greens, teals, murky browns. That's really my jam all year round, if I'm being honest. I don't fully abide by like the color season rules, so to speak, but for fall it definitely like it hits harder because, you know, the colors are all around you and you feel one with nature, not to get too hippy dippy here or anything, but I don't know, it's something about matching the environment around you. Anyway, another one that I think is really awesome for fall time is the Shall We Makeup Wolfa palette. Another really beautiful artwork on this one. And it is just 5 shades, but they are special, especially that they're not named, but oh gosh, this is so weird, sorry. I'm struggling. Especially that super bright, shiny, textury in a good way, multi-chrome at the top there. Super pretty. Another great option when I'm looking for an orangey, teal, green color story. This one is technically like a Halloween palette, but I don't know, man. It's definitely can carry over. It's got enough grungy, dead leaf tones to make me feel comfortable wearing it even when it's not Halloween and even when it's not fall, because again, I'm just a sucker for like any contrasting combo, really. Like I love red and teal, I love orange and blue green, I love purple and green. That's not really like total opposites on the color wheel, but you know, I love a little contrast moment. Question number 6. If you could only wear one lipstick for the holiday season, what would it be? I think maybe this is a cop-out or it's cheating because it's not a lipstick, but the Ritual Defy Dark Thorn Thorn Bite Peptide Plump Cream Lip Oil. It's kind of the more purpley red out of the darker trio lineup that they came out with kind of a while ago. Probably that, because it's berry toned enough to go with any cool tone looks I might want to do, but it's also warm enough and like red adjacent enough to go into like Christmas time, that kind of thing. So yeah, and it's got a pretty tint, it's got, you know, a wash of color, but if it, you know, gets worn away as I'm eating or drinking or yapping or whatever, I definitely think it wears away more gracefully than like a liquid lip or a lip stain even. Sometimes lip stains wear off really weird on me because I have like perpetually chapped lips. So also the lip oil aspect of this keeps me hydrated. Question number 7. What are your Thanksgiving traditions? Thanksgiving doesn't really have like a super like strong meaning to me. Obviously any excuse to get together with family and eat lots of yummy food, I'm not gonna pass up. But as far as traditions, the only thing that has been a recurring pattern for a while now is me and my boyfriend, since both of our families live in town and not far away, we have 2 Thanksgivings. So we usually start the day with his family's side of things. That's like more like Thanksgiving lunch, although it's got the traditional fare that you would expect. But we typically eat there earlier, and then in the evening time, at actual dinner time, we will eat with my family. So it's pretty nice. I mean, I will not complain about 2 super yummy meals in one day. Question number 8. A lot of folks don't wear makeup on the holidays. What is one step you won't go without? These days, if I am not feeling, you know, a beat, I will do like nothing. It's either all or nothing. But back in the day, I would usually at least do my eyebrows. And sometimes, you know, wear a bare face other than that. So that's my answer. Although these days it's like eyebrows and face, or no eyebrows, no face. Question number 9, what is your perfect Thanksgiving color story? Looking at these questions, at first I thought that DW might mean an existing color story, in which case I was going to once again refer you to, but now I'm thinking maybe she means, hypothetically, like in a perfect world, my perfect Thanksgiving color story. I guess let me look at this palette and let me see if I would change anything. You know, I don't think I would. Maybe that is a lazy answer, or maybe I just have a mental block when it comes to Thanksgiving since it's not my favorite holiday. I mean, you have to have a cranberry shade, you have to have a pumpkin pie shade, green bean casserole, because 1 is underrated, and 2, I love green eyeshadow, and any excuse to put that in a palette, I'm gonna take it. I feel like I like cornbread and corn pudding, but I wouldn't want a yellow in there. I'm not a big yellow fan. This is tough. Probably, yeah, orange, berry, green, and then like a little bit of brown, because I'm not a big neutral fan, but like, you gotta have the turkey. Yeah, that's my final answer. Number 10, what food are you most looking forward to at your Thanksgiving dinner? So I mentioned earlier, I'm a big sweets fan. So besides my boyfriend's mom's mac and cheese, which is just chef's kiss, probably my chocolate pecan pie. I say it's a Martha Stewart recipe, but I make it every year and I look forward to it every year, and then I always buy extra ingredients so that I can make a pie, like essentially just for myself after Thanksgiving has passed. I really like chocolate pecan pie. I don't like regular pecan pie like at all, but something about like the chocolate in it with the pecans. Sorry if you say pecan. Pecan. I'm not trying to flub that on purpose, but like saying pecan, I just can't do it. And I feel like that's wrong. Like, I feel like you should say pecan. That's what all the Southerners around me say anyway, I think. I don't know. I am from the South, so I should know, but I don't, and I say pecan. But anyway, yeah, big old chunk of chocolate pecan pie with some vanilla ice cream on top. Make sure that the pie is nice and piping hot. Whew, you can't beat it. Mac and cheese is close. It may even be tied, but if I had a year without chocolate pecan pie, I don't know if I would make it. I'm gonna be honest. Question number 11. This one is a good one. They're all good, but this one really got me thinking. Who in the beauty community would you invite to your Friendsgiving and think deserves more recognition? I want to give a disclaimer that usually questions like this make me spiral because I don't want to leave anyone out, and I feel like I always end up leaving someone out. So the general disclaimer is, if I have ever talked to you in messages more than like 3 times, I would totally invite you to my Friendsgiving. And if I don't say you by name, I'm sorry, but you are invited. So, people who come to mind: Kelly, aka Ratbore. She is on YouTube now as well as Instagram. I don't know if it's Carolina or Carolina. I am so sorry. I think it's Carolina. Fang Gothic Makeup, also on Instagram. Haley, aka Itarilde. I hope I'm saying your screen name right. I think that might be a Tolkien reference. I'm not sure. I am sorry if I am wrong. But Ethereal Day on Instagram. Also, these are going to be very Instagram heavy. Lily from Lily Makeup. She is so sweet and so helpful with any questions I have about like cosmic brushes in particular, because she's on the PR list, but she's also just like very warm and kind, and I really like you, Lily. And Leah, aka Leah Evangelista, she does the Creative Art with Heart collab. I believe that is on Instagram only. I need to figure out if there's anything going on with that here on YouTube, actually. And either way, I need to join in soon because it looks like a ton of fun, and she puts so much work and thought and love and creativity into that collab. So I would definitely love to meet her in person and have Friendsgiving with her. And I would also love to invite Cordelia, aka Fira. She is another just absolute gem, absolute sweet soul to her core. She's so sweet. So those are who I can think of. Plus, if you're watching this, there's a 99% chance that I would invite you to Friendsgiving. So let me know what you would bring to our Friendsgiving. What's your signature dish? How about that? You answer some questions, huh? I'm doing all the work here. Just kidding. I'm having a good time, but I would like to know. And speaking of signature dishes, question number 12, what is your signature dish you always bring for a potluck dinner? I kind of spoiled the answer to this earlier with my babbling, but definitely a baked good. If it's the holidays, it's probably going to be chocolate pecan pie. And if it's just like any other special occasion, it's going to be cupcakes. I really like cupcakes. I feel like you can switch up the flavors and the toppings, and you can make them all cute, and you can decorate them and, you know, make them match whatever occasion you're bringing them for, or just do whatever you want with them. So I'm a big cupcake fan. Question number 13. What fragrance or scent is your favorite for the fall season? This is probably one I'm not super qualified to answer because I think I'm allergic at least a little bit to like every fragrance ever. I have to use all free and clear laundry detergent because I'm super allergic to laundry detergent. I know that. And a lot of perfumes seem to mess with me. Occasionally when I'm feeling spicy, I'll take a peek at what Bath & Body Works has going on. I do enjoy their Halloween stuff that they come out with, like Ghoul Friend, I think it's called, and Vampire Blood. There was one that I did end up getting a body spray that I use on occasion. I think it's like Wicked Candy Apple or something. But generally speaking, for fall, I am drawn to apple scents, and not like apple pie, even though I do love pie and I love apple pie, but scent wise, I'm not into like spiced scents. So definitely like fresh, crisp, juicy apple. Yeah, that's good stuff. Question number 14 is, do you prefer a bold lip or a bold eye for holiday gatherings? Bold eye all the way. I kind of got into this a little bit with my lip oil pick for the one lippy that I could wear through the whole holiday season. I love a bold lip, but I don't want to have anything that I have to like touch up constantly or worry like, is it on my teeth? Is it feathering? Is it, you know, patchy and weird and making me look crazy? So definitely bold eye. And also I just feel like I have more real estate on my eyelids than my lips to do fun things like gradients and graphic liner and little fun stuff that I like to do on my eyeballs. So I'm definitely a bold eye person. And last but not least, this is the palette that I used and the finished look that I would wear to Friendsgiving dinner. I will try to put an overlay somewhere. Look at me, I got the viewfinder thing right. Somewhere here of a little bit closer and in better lighting, because I also need to figure out my ring light situation. But yeah, surprise, surprise, not at all. I used the Hudson Valley palette. I actually wore this to Thanksgiving 2 years ago when I initially got it, closer to when it first came out. And I did several looks with it and I loved it, and I do pull it in every now and then. to other looks that I've done. But yeah, I would totally wear this look to Friendsgiving as well. Just a nice little grungy fall moment. Nothing too crazy, because if I know me in this hypothetical of Friendsgiving, I would be rushing to finish baking a pie and doing all these things and not want to do anything too involved. And that's probably going to be me tomorrow on actual Thanksgiving with my boyfriend's family and my family running all around. I gotta bake 2 pies. So with that said, I need to go to bed soon because it's kind of late. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, DW, for including me in your Friendsgiving. This was really fun, and I'm excited to see everyone's videos. Everyone who's watching this, be sure to go check out her channel. I will link it in the description. And she said she would have a playlist of everyone's videos who was invited to Friendsgiving. So I'll see if I can get that link from her, or you can find it on her page. Yeah, and until next time, I will see you later. And if you celebrate or if you don't, I hope you have a wonderful day.